What is going on, guys? Lynxity here, and today we have a awesome gameplay for you guys. I'm playing Nuketown Hardpoint. Unfortunately, this is not live, but I decided to just record it because I didn't want to do only music over the background because sometimes it gets boring to watch. So I'm gonna be talking over it, and yeah. So looks like I'm using the MX Garand reflex sight in this, and then we're playing Hardpoint on Nuketown, like I said before, and what this game is a 105 kill game on Hardpoint, and I think that's my first 100 plus game on Hardpoint. I've gotten a bunch of other ones on different game modes, but this was my first one on Hardpoint, and I did it using a gun I did not think I was gonna ever get 100 plus kills with, the MX Garand. Granted, that gun is OP, but still, it's pretty sick gameplay in my opinion. My team was struggling the whole time with the Hardpoint. We were losing. But we just made the clutchest play at the last 10 seconds or something like that, if I remember correctly. But it's pretty dope. So yeah, so I'm right here just holding them back from our spawn. I'm trying to get I like to get my streaks right away off the start, and then alright. So as you can see, the score right now, I'm 13-2. My teammates are going 0-9, 3 and 8, 3 and 5. So that's not so good on their part. This is the problem this whole game. I was carrying so hard. But yeah, I don't know if I should talk about a topic in this video or just talk about the gameplay, because I have topics to talk about, but I don't know if I should. Yeah, so you can see I'm going into the hard point. I'm like, you know what, we're gonna take this back. I get killed right there. So I'm doing a face cam, first time ever. This is recorded on my phone, but I do have a Logitech, what's it called? Logitech camera coming. I can't think of their names. What's it called? Not face cam, a webcam. Oh, webcam. See, 22-6 right off the start. That guy's going 0-10 now. He's camping. Boom. I really hate that they nerfed so much. How much they nerfed the airstrike or the hailstorm, because it really bothers me that they nerf it so much. All right. I'm gonna ask you guys a question. Do you guys think Black Ops 3 is a good game, or do you think it's just like Ghost and Advanced Warfare, where it's just absolute shit and you guys don't like it? Because personally, I think it's a good game and I really like it. Compared to Advanced Warfare and Ghosts, I really love Black Ops 3 because it's the first COD game in 2 years since I actually wanted to play the game. But I feel like the guns are super inconsistent and super weird, and the way people play with some of the guns is just so obnoxious because they just play so dirty, like whether it's head glitching with a dingo or sitting in their spawn with a Shiva. It's kind of frustrating, but I think I get destroyed here. No, he misses me. See, I'm going for my streaks again. Looks like I cap the hard point. Usually I cap the hard point, I dip, and then I just defend it. If you can do as much work, you don't have to be in the hard point. You can have 0 capture points, but as long as you have defense, then you're doing a lot for the team. Like right now I have 5 defense and I have 25 seconds in the hard point. That's still most than all my team, but yeah. So sometimes you can't do both. You can't defend and hold the hard point. So sometimes it's best to have 1 or 2 people, if you're playing with a 6-man, just holding them off the hard point by controlling their spawn or something like that. And I just get absolutely destroyed here by that Man of War. That's the one gun that frustrates me, is the Man of War. I just don't know. I don't like that gun. This is also good for me to watch this back and talk about it, because then I can learn from my mistakes of what I did and what I did wrong and what I did well, that allowed me to get such a good gameplay. And for this gameplay, score streaks was not the thing that got me all my kills. I'm 42-11 right now, boys. But score streaks was not the thing that got me all my kills, because I'm running really low ones and one of them's not lethals. But normally you see 100 pluses with people running Wraith or Raps and something like that. maybe a talent or a hater, but I don't know. I decided to run a counter UAV, Hailstorm, and Sentry Gun because I really love the Sentry Gun in this game. Look, I freaked up right there. But the Sentry Gun in this game, if you guys are playing a game mode where people aren't running launchers, like if you're playing a game mode where everyone's running a launcher, like Safeguard, I think it is, or let's see, what other game modes do lots of people run launchers? But there's a couple of them. But then don't run a Sentry Gun. But if you're playing a game mode where no one's running a launcher, then definitely do run Sentry Gun because it's amazing and it just racks up kills if you just have it in the right position. If you have it in the wrong positions, it's gonna be worthless. But keep it in the right position, it'll be amazing. I just get destroyed right there. I was calling in my streaks. I was like, no, no. 53 and 15, boys. Let's see. So I'm gonna go take the hard point right here single-handedly. My teammates aren't here. Now they're showing up. And then I get destroyed by this guy right there. This guy camped window the whole game. He was so frustrating to play against. And this actually happened during a live stream. Like, it was so sick because it was happening during a live stream, and when the time was running out, I was like, no, I want that 100 plus. I was like 10 kills behind. They had like 200 some points, 245 I think it was. I don't remember. But we just started dominating. It was just like, no, I need my 100 kills. I need 100 kills. And it was just the dopest thing ever. Just watch till the end because it just gets so intense. Like, when I was playing live, it got so intense, and I was just like, oh man, I wish I was actually recording with my Elgato this gameplay. But I thought, nah, if it happened live, it's even cooler that it happened like in live while people were watching me. So yeah. I guess I could give you guys a couple of tips to playing well in Call of Duty. Tip number 1 would be don't rush into the middle of the map like a chicken with its head cut off, because chances are, like 99.9999999% of the time, it's gonna be there's gonna be people like on each side of you when you just rush to the center of the map. There's always gonna be someone camping in a building by like the center of the map. There's gonna be someone head glitching a box or a car in the center of the map. This goes for every map. And there's always gonna be someone in your spawn because they managed to flank, and then they're just holding down your building. So stick to the edges. Definitely stick to the edges would be my number 1 tip. That doesn't mean you can't run to the center of the map. Like I do all the time, but don't. If you're high on streaks, peek center, don't rush center. If that makes sense, peek it, but don't rush it. So what that means is, look at the center of the map to see if there's anybody there, and then if there is, kill them. And if no one's there, go with caution. Then go with caution if that's where you want to go, is the center of the map. And get ready to ADS, and don't just rush in. As you can see, they get their wraps right here, and I thought this game was over for our team. They get their wraps, we have a lead, and I thought this is over. It's over. So I started taking down the wraps because I got really frustrated. But yeah, I'm gonna skip the wraps portion. If you see me taking wraps out, I'm gonna cut that out. So you can see they're gaining their lead back. They're holding the hard point. Their team got wraps. I'm holding at 75 kills, and my teammates are just not helping whatsoever. One guy's down there 1 and 3 barring constantly. But yeah, so stick to the edges of the map. Peek center, don't rush center. And then if center's clear, then rush center. But you got to make sure that all the other sides aren't like aren't covered by players. So you can see I got shot from my right side from my spawn, which was kind of dumb. Like normally you want to look all directions, but that's kind of hard to do. Tip number 2, I guess I would say to play well in Call of Duty, have the right sensitivity. I've experimented with every sensitivity in the game. I've gone from like 4 sensitivity, which is like the original that you can have or whatever. See, I turned my back and I got killed right there. So I've gone from 4 to like 5, and then every time I felt like it was too slow, I would bump it up 1, play on it for a couple days, and then if I felt it was too slow, I'd bump it up again. And you can see they get another set of wraps right here, which is just guaranteed our loss pretty much. But I was not gonna let that happen. In my heart, I was feeling like, yep, this game's over. But I kept going. I wanted to win, and we get the W. We get the W. Yeah. Experiment with sensitivity. Like, I'm finally, right now, I've gone up so many times, I am playing at between an 8 and a 10. So, and I say between, that's only 3 numbers, and like, or 1 number, which is 9, but like between from 8 to 10. So I'm either playing on an 8 sometimes, I'm playing on a 10 sometimes, I'm playing on a 9 sometimes. It really depends. Those are the ones I feel comfortable. My most comfortable sensitivity right now is probably an 8, but for you, it might be a 2. Granted, you can't turn on everybody with a 2 sensitivity. You can barely turn on someone who's to your right. But with an 8, I feel like it's a good enough sensitivity where you can keep your aim steady at long distances, and you can turn on kids who are right behind you fast enough. So, yeah, I recommend playing on, like, for you guys, if you're not good with sensitivity or fast aiming, probably like a 5 or 6. I play, if you know sensitivity, probably an 8. I think an 8 is good. As you can see, it's 240 to 211. 240 to 211. This game looks like it's over, but we're holding the hard point right now. We are holding the hard point. We're not going to let them win. My teammates are finally starting to hold the hard point. So, yeah. Let's see, what can I give you guys for a third tip? Oh, run streaks that you know you can get. If you know you can get a mothership, that's great. Don't run it. Here's why. It's too much score to get that streak. And sometimes by the time you get the mothership, the game's probably half over, and you could have gotten like 10 hailstorms by then, which is equivalent to like 1 mothership, and you could have had a lot more kills than in the mothership. Also, it's all that effort, and it's so easy in this game to shoot down score streaks that, look at, I'm at 99 right now. I'm at 99. We are holding the hard points, 236 to 245. We're just tanking it right now. I'm just doing my best. I'm like, I gotta keep these kids off. I have to keep them off. I hit 102 kills. I was so happy. I was like, no, we're gonna win. There you are. I'm just spraying lava. I'm just like, we got this in the bag. Let's go. 105-36, and we win. This is a theater recording, so it doesn't go all the way, which is dumb. But yeah. So that was a clutch gameplay, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. 105-36, 23 defense. Yeah, so that guy almost got 100 plus on their team. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If you guys want to see some Call of Duty tip videos, like just separate videos, not a live gameplay, just leave it in the comments below. I hate saying this, but I'm actually pretty good at this game, so I can give you guys some tips of things I do that allow me to play well, and things I do that make it rough for me to play. And you can learn from my mistakes. So yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching so much, and as always, I'll see you in my next video. Peace.